This demo will introduce you to Byki Online, made by Transparent Language. Byki, which stands for Before You Know It, includes access to over 70 different languages, many of which have a transliterated version using the Roman or Latin alphabet, as well as a version in the native alphabet for that language. Your learning material is organized into content sets called lists. This allows you to hone in on the material that's most useful to you. For example, if you're traveling, you might need to know how to ask for directions, ask the time, or what to say at your hotel. But for now, let's take a look at our quick start lists.
Discúlpeme. Buenas noches.
You'll notice that every word and phrase is backed by native speaker sound, so that you understand the way that a native speaker pronounces the word. If you want to really hear every nuance, you can slow down the sound.
Buenas noches.
The Byki program is effective because it takes you through increasingly difficult material, forcing you to use the language in new ways. As you just saw, you start in step 1 by seeing and hearing the word or phrase. In step 2, you begin interacting with the language by recognizing the words and phrases that you just learned.
Bien, ¿y usted?
I'm fine. And you?
Hola.
Hello. In step 3, you'll solidify your understanding of the words and phrases by typing in the proper translation.
Buenas noches. Lo siento.
In step 4, things get more challenging because you'll start producing the language that you're learning. Bien, ¿y usted?
Bien, ¿y usted?
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Finally, in step 5, you'll have to type the proper translation of the word or phrase in your target language.
Lo siento.
The Byki program is effective because it tracks your progress and hones in on the material that's most difficult for you. When you get a word or phrase incorrect, you'll see that word and phrase again and will continue to see it more frequently until you start getting it correct. The Byki program also makes sure that you retain material you've learned by categorizing information as fresh or stale. At any time, you can see which material has gone stale and refresh those stale items. Byki includes a number of activities that allow you to engage with the language in new ways. One of the most useful is the pronunciation activity. This activity lets you hear a word or phrase and then repeat it yourself so that you can compare your own pronunciation to that of a native speaker.
Discúlpeme.
Discúlpeme. You're given feedback along 4 different metrics as well as an overall score so that you can target your practice and improve over time. Byki also includes a section called Conversations and More. This section offers interactive dialogues as well as reading passages that educate you about certain cultural norms. Within Dialogues and More, this unit is called At the Restaurant. You'll start by watching a video of people interacting at a restaurant. You'll then have to reconstruct the dialogue that you've seen. Finally, you'll reenact it yourself and practice actually saying the words and phrases that are used in that context.
¿Qué me recomienda? Nuestro plato del día son unos mejillones muy frescos.
Once you've listened to the entire dialogue, you'll rearrange it in the correct order. You can hear the words and phrases again.
¿Qué me recomienda?
Nuestro plato del día son unos mejillones muy frescos.
Once you've rearranged the entire dialogue, you can play all, and then check your progress or show a translation. Once you've reconstructed the dialogue, you're ready to engage with it yourself.
Nuestro plato del día son unos mejillones muy frescos.
Me parece muy bien. If you want to really challenge yourself, you can respond without looking at the full answer. The reading lessons will educate you about specific topics and cultural norms. Like the dialogue practice, every unit contains 3 different activities that allow you to engage with the language in different ways. Byki includes a wealth of additional information and activities, such as an overview of the language you're learning, a grammar reference, blogs and word of the day, even a test that you can use to gauge your progress. We now have mobile integration so that you can use your Byki program on your iPhone, iPad, or iPod Touch, as well as the Android phone. Finally, keep up with what our language learners are doing on Facebook or Twitter. Start learning a language today with Byki Online. Learn it fast, know it forever.